Have you ever felt like you're constantly chasing after things in life, only to watch them slip through your fingers? What if I told you that the key to fulfillment isn't in the pursuit, but in becoming the kind of person that naturally attracts what you desire? This seemingly paradoxical idea isn't just some New Age philosophy. It's a principle deeply rooted in ancient Stoic wisdom. Today, we're diving into the powerful concept of don't chase, attract, and how understanding this can revolutionize the way you approach life, love, and success. Imagine a world where opportunities naturally gravitate towards you, where relationships flourish without forcing them, and where your goals align seamlessly with your path. This isn't a fantasy. It's the reality that awaits when you master the art of attraction over pursuit. In the next few minutes, we'll explore how this Stoic principle can transform your life, helping you to become a magnet for the things that truly matter. If you find value in this video, don't forget to leave a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe to our channel for more Stoic wisdom. The illusion of control. Picture this. You're gripping the steering wheel of life so tightly your knuckles turn white, convinced that if you just push harder, plan more meticulously, or work longer hours, you'll finally get everything you want. Sound familiar? It's a trap many of us fall into, believing that with enough effort, we can bend the universe to our will. This illusion of control is deeply ingrained in human nature, fueling our relentless pursuit of desires and goals. But here's where Stoic philosophy throws us a curveball. It teaches us that while we can influence many aspects of our lives, ultimate control over external events is an illusion. The ancient Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what's within our power and what isn't. They argued that true peace and fulfillment come not from trying to control every outcome, but from focusing on our own thoughts, actions, and reactions, the only things truly under our command. So how do we embrace this uncertainty without feeling powerless? The key lies in shifting our focus from outcomes to processes, from external validation to internal growth. By letting go of our death grip on the steering wheel, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and unexpected opportunities. This doesn't mean becoming passive. Rather, it's about acting with intention while remaining flexible and open to life's twists and turns. In doing so, we might just find that the things we've been chasing start to naturally gravitate towards us. The power of self-improvement. Ever notice how some people seem to effortlessly attract success, meaningful relationships, and exciting opportunities? It's not luck or magic, it's the result of consistent self-improvement. Instead of frantically chasing after external goals, these individuals have learned to focus their energy inward, cultivating qualities that naturally draw positive experiences to them. This shift in focus is at the heart of the Stoic approach to personal growth and achievement. So, what does this journey of self-improvement look like through a Stoic lens? It starts with developing core virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline. These aren't just lofty ideals, they're practical tools for navigating life's challenges and becoming the best version of yourself. By consistently working on these qualities, you're not just changing your behavior, you're transforming your character. And it's this transformation that begins to shift the energy you put out into the world. As you dedicate yourself to this path of self-mastery, something remarkable happens. You start to attract opportunities that align with your newfound strength and clarity. It's like you've become a magnet, drawing in experiences and relationships that resonate with your authentic self. This isn't about manipulating others or gaming the system. It's about becoming so solid in who you are and what you stand for that the right things naturally find their way to you. Remember, the goal isn't to become perfect, but to engage in a continuous process of growth and refinement. In doing so, you'll find that you no longer need to chase after life. Instead, life starts chasing after you. Letting go of expectations. Have you ever held on to something so tightly that it slipped right through your fingers? That's the paradox of attachment and expectations. We often believe that if we want something badly enough and cling to that desire with all our might, we'll somehow make it happen. But in reality, this attachment can become a cage, trapping us in a cycle of disappointment and frustration. It's like trying to catch water with a clenched fist. The tighter you grip, the more it escapes. The Stoic approach offers a liberating alternative, accepting life as it unfolds rather than how we think it should be. This doesn't mean giving up on our goals or becoming passive. Instead, it's about cultivating a mindset of openness and flexibility. When we loosen our grip on specific outcomes, we create space for unexpected opportunities and joys. It's about setting intentions and working towards them, but remaining unattached to the results. This shift allows us to navigate life's twists and turns with grace and resilience, rather than resistance and disappointment. In this state of detachment, we find a profound sense of peace. We're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances, constantly swinging between elation and despair based on whether things meet our expectations. Instead, we can appreciate each moment for what it is, finding value in the journey rather than fixating on the destination. This mindset doesn't just reduce stress and anxiety, it opens us up to a richer, more fulfilling experience of life. By letting go, we paradoxically gain so much more. Aligning with your true self. Imagine trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Frustrating, right? That's what it's like when we're not living in alignment with our authentic selves. Society often pressures us to conform, to chase after goals that may not truly resonate with who we are at our core. But here's the thing, when we're not being true to ourselves, we're like a radio tuned to the wrong frequency. We might catch snippets of what we're looking for, but we'll never get the full, clear signal. So how do we tune into our true selves? It starts with deep self-reflection and honesty. What are your genuine values, passions, and strengths? What makes you feel alive and purposeful? The Stoics emphasized the importance of living virtuously, but they also recognized that each person's path to virtue is unique. By taking the time to understand yourself, your authentic desires, fears, and motivations, you can begin to align your life with your true nature. This isn't about selfishness, it's about discovering how your unique gifts can best serve the world. When you start living in harmony with your authentic self, something magical happens. You become a beacon, naturally attracting people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your true essence. It's like you're sending out a signal to the universe, and everything that's meant for you starts to find its way to you. This magnetism isn't about manipulating others or forcing outcomes. It's simply the natural result of being unapologetically, authentically you. In a world full of imitations, your genuine self becomes a powerful force of attraction. The art of patience. In our fast-paced world, instant gratification has become the norm. We want success now, love now, happiness now. But here's a hard truth. The most valuable things in life rarely come instantly. Think about it. A magnificent oak tree doesn't sprout overnight, and neither do meaningful relationships or lasting success. This hunger for immediate results often leads us to chase after quick fixes and temporary highs, leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled in the long run. The Stoics understood something profound. Life unfolds in its own time, and true fulfillment comes from trusting this process. They taught that patience isn't just about waiting, it's about maintaining a positive attitude while working persistently towards your goals. It's about understanding that setbacks and delays aren't obstacles, but integral parts of the journey. When you trust the process, you stop frantically chasing after outcomes and start appreciating the growth and learning that happen along the way. But how do we cultivate this patience in a world that demands constant action? The key lies in what the Stoics called stillness in action. This paradoxical state involves being fully engaged in the present moment while maintaining an inner calm. It's about doing your best work, taking consistent action towards your goals, but without the anxious energy of trying to force results. In this state of active patience, you become more attuned to opportunities around you, more resilient in the face of challenges, and more open to the unexpected gifts that life often brings when we're not desperately grasping for them. Recognizing opportunities. Have you ever missed a golden opportunity because you were too busy looking elsewhere? It's like searching for your keys while they're hanging right in front of you. When we're caught up in the frenzy of chasing what we think we want, we often become blind to the incredible possibilities already within our reach. Developing awareness is like cleaning the lens through which we view the world. Suddenly, everything comes into sharper focus. But awareness alone isn't enough. We must also cultivate the courage and readiness to seize the right moments when they appear. This doesn't mean jumping at every chance that comes our way. Instead, it's about developing the wisdom to recognize which opportunities align with our true selves and our deepest values. It's about being prepared, so when the right door opens, we're ready to step through. Remember, opportunity doesn't always announce itself with fanfare. Sometimes it whispers, and we need to be quiet enough to hear it. The Stoics understood life as a delicate dance between fate and personal choice. While we can't control every circumstance that comes our way, we can control how we respond to them. This interplay is where the magic happens. By staying open, aware and aligned with our authentic selves, we create a sort of magnetic field that attracts the right opportunities. It's not about passively waiting for good things to happen, nor is it about aggressively chasing after them. It's about actively cultivating the kind of life where the opportunities you seek naturally gravitate towards you. Embracing the journey. Think about the last time you were so engrossed in an activity that you lost track of time. That state of flow, where you're fully present and engaged, is the essence of finding joy in the process. When we shift our focus from the end goal to the journey itself, something remarkable happens. The pressure lifts, and we start to appreciate the small victories, the lessons learned, and the growth we experience along the way. This mindset doesn't just make the journey more enjoyable, it often leads to better outcomes because we're fully invested in each step. But let's be real, not every part of the journey is smooth sailing. Life has a way of throwing curveballs when we least expect them. Setbacks, detours, and unexpected challenges are not just inevitable, they're essential. These moments, though often frustrating, are where the real growth happens. They test our resilience, force us to think creatively, and often lead us to opportunities we never would have discovered on a straight path. The Stoics viewed these obstacles not as roadblocks, but as chances to practice virtue and strengthen our character. By reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth, we transform what could be seen as failures into valuable stepping stones on our journey. I hope you found value in our exploration of Don't Chase, Attract. If you made it this far, write attract in the comments. New to the channel? hit that subscribe button. Until next time, keep growing and stay stoic.